do not. That is my property. Do not force me out of my own public building.
But it's not a public.
Wow. This is a public space. I have a right to film.
Okay.
Why are you violating my First Amendment rights? And this lady who was just fined $500 and the mayor lied about it, and you're in our faces again. So my Harvey neighbor Glennis and I wanted to go to the third ward meeting just to, see updates for the third ward. I also am block captain, and my street is half in the third ward and half in the second ward. So, it definitely directly applies to me. When I tried to ask some questions, the mayor suddenly got very upset and ended up turning armed police officers on us to evict us from this public ward meeting, and then said it's not a public meeting about a ward, about official city business. Like, it's insanity. So who paid for the charter bus that when you guys took the seniors down to the MWRD meeting?
We did.
Who's we?
We, the city.
Oh, okay. But I thought you said you didn't have money though for that.
What's the matter?
No, I thought you said you didn't have money for that though.
I said money for a bus service.
Right.
I didn't say money to bring a bus in one time. I said money for a bus service. But that's always going to turn into an issue.
Can the city
lights?
Can the city work with the township? I know they have a bus service.
Well, yes, they do. And because
you could save money that way.
At the current time, the current supervisor didn't provide anything to any of the city. That's why you said about we didn't have boxes. We didn't have food boxes because the township wasn't providing those things.
Oh.
And our facilities closed to the third township facility.
Now, but that's because of that nonsense that's going on. But just in general, over the past 2 years, since Frank Zuccarelli has been deceased, we have not been able to get food boxes and things like that, and we have asked for it. Okay.
Yeah, because I was going to say.
It would be nice to be able to,
I know I heard from other cities that they were because seniors in a lot of the other communities said that they were getting the rides. So that's why when they had the budget shut down recently, they were upset because the township does give regular rides. So I don't know why they would leave Harvey out.
Once again, I didn't say that either. That's you twisting words. Okay?
No, I'm just saying that's what we've shared.
Now, if a regular citizen calls the bus service, they can get the bus service. You started off by conflating one thing to the other. You were talking about the bus that went down to MWRD versus the buses here. But I need to continue because I'm not going to sit up.
But no, not. I was just talking about the township,
Lights in the city. Okay? Because no matter what I say, I'm just going to tell you, he's going to always have something to say about what I said. So I ain't got time for that. I'm too tired and too old for that now.
Oh, and if you're so transparent, Mayor, though, can you release the receipts? Why can't we see the receipts from where you're spending the money?
Hey!
This is what we go through in our meeting.
Yeah, this is what we go through, but this ain't a public meeting. This is not a public meeting.
It's just a question.
Okay. This is not a public
Actually, I'm the block captain, and the third ward is right across my street, so this concerns me.
No, not yet.
This concerns me.
Not yet. I just wanted to be quiet. So I'm not going to continue to debate with you.
You asked for questions. That was a respectful question.
Bring it to meet the mayor, which you have never come to.
That's not true. I have come to meet the mayor, and you did not answer my question.
Thank you. Lights here, we were 30% lead when I first took office. We are now 83% lead. Okay. Now, what gets me is that when you go to other communities around, they don't have lights.
Half the lights are out on the side.
Go to Homewood and ride on Ridge Road. Okay? They don't have lights. They got a light at the corner. And then they got
That's
a
not
light.
true.
But we complain about whether we have them or not. And we are working on right now, he's fine, guys. He's fine. We are working on now 147th Street. Okay? So that's our next big behemoth that we have to take care of. Council meetings. And the order in the meeting, see, because that's the type of stuff that happens in the council meeting. And you don't have a right to come into the council meetings and disrupt the council meetings. Period. Okay, that's not how that works. Now, any of you have paid attention commercial about dogs. Have you paid attention to the dogs in these fights? Anybody see it? Do you see that? Do you see the chaos that goes on in those meetings? They say I'm too heavy-handed because I don't want that same nonsense foolishness here. We're not doing it here. Okay? Period. Or should I say period? Okay? We're not doing that here. I'm the chairperson. Okay, the council. I really don't make the rules. The council makes the rules. I'm just the guy who's the referee that's saying how it's supposed to be. They don't want to respect the chair. They go to NWRD and complain there. They sit down. They go to Cook County and complain there. They sit down. They come here and they act like they got the show they behind us. Up in here. And I'm not tolerating. So if anybody here says, anybody hears something about me being head-handed, that's because we're not going to have. Harvey's been the laughing stock of the South land for too long. And most of it was due to how these meetings were conducted. And for those of you who've been around, you know how it was with Gary. You know how it was with Nick. You know how it was with David. All they did was fight every single meeting. We take care of business. And so we will have order in this meeting.
Mr. Clark, why did you fine her $500? Did you know she was fined $500 in a meeting because she just said something under her breath?
This is what.
But why would you do that?
This is what.
Why?
This is what. Go ask the judge.
Well,
the judge told her exactly why she was out of order. Fined her $500 and was in disorderly conduct. I didn't make that decision. The administrative law judge made that decision.
But why did you ask the police to escort her out, though?
She had the opportunity to appeal it with the circuit court if she didn't like it. So she could do that too. This dude followed me and Dr. Bradley. Anybody know Dr. Bradley? Dr. John Bradley? Followed us for 20 minutes. Hey, sir, how you doing? Can I ask you a question about why did you become this black coat? Why did you decide that you wanted to wear that mask today? And those earrings, why are you wearing? Yes, for 25 minutes.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. They not embarrassed by it. But
Embarrassing.
I feel like our people around.
And then I'm not supposed to say nothing to them. Because what they want to do is they want to catch me in a gotcha moment where I act outside of myself and tell them about themselves. Just like he chooses, he wants to interrupt. Every single one of you, while she was talking, raised your hand and was acknowledged and then talk. He can't do that.
I would
So,
just like to say on my behalf.
how meetings work this way.
The hearing was.
Meetings work this way. Every alderperson gets the agenda 1 week in advance. 1 week in advance. And don't record me either. You can leave too, sir. This is not a public meeting. Do not record me. Have him, go ahead and take him on out the meeting. So tired. You can call Attorney General or whoever you want to call. But the bottom line is, you can go record me. This is
we
not a
will.
public meeting.
And also ask the mayor why is he throwing seniors out of his home?
How can he put his phone down?
I'm walking out peacefully. Residents, is this how you want your mayor to treat people? Yes, I am.
This way.
You do not, that is my property. Do not force me out of my own public building.
But it's not a problem.
Wow. This is a public space. I have a right to film.
Okay.
Why are you violating my First Amendment rights? And this lady who was just fined $500 and the mayor lied about it and you're in our faces again?
I'm just interested to know how he knew what the decision was.
Right.
So
Do you follow the law at all, or do you just always do whatever the fuck he wants?
we didn't write the ticket, so we don't make the move.
But why you're harassing me now? You are violating my First Amendment
I
rights.
believe.
Yeah, we are. We have every right to film in this building. This is a public place, and it is a shame. Does everybody see how the mayor treats his his public residence.
Come on.
Look at this.
Come on,
No,
sir.
I'm leaving
We
with
don't wanna
her.
write- we don't wanna write
I'm
tickets.
walking out
We
with
don't wanna
her.
write tickets. Okay, bro. She about to come.
I am escorting her because I don't trust her. She is not safe.
Okay.
Wait, and I will be her
Ma'am,
escort.
Are you ready?
Officer
Because you gotta
Cooper.
put your
Yes, I'm
phone
just
down,
getting
sir.
my-
I don't
He's
have to
asking
put
you
my
not to-
phone down. I'm not doing
to-
anything illegal.
Y'all being difficult.
We pay for your salaries. We pay for this building.
We don't want
I'm leaving.
to find the
We pay
$500
for this
tickets.
building.
We don't want to do that.
She never should have been fined in the first place.
It wasn't our decision, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we're talking about us. Like I said, we pay your salaries, and we don't pay you to violate our rights. I don't care what the mayor says. You
Okay.
can't violate our First Amendment rights.
Okay, sir. Well, you said you were leaving.
And
so-
everybody sees this is Officer Cooper. He's doing the enforcing, violating our First Amendment rights for Mayor Clark, who clearly asked in the meeting, does anybody have any questions? And then when we asked questions, then he got the police to throw us out. And he asked, does anybody have any questions? Of course I'm going to film because we're being threatened by armed police that we pay for. You can give us some space. Don't be right on top of us. That's very threatening. You're threatening my personal space. I feel very threatened. You need to keep your distance.
Hands are up.
Ms. Glennis, I'm here to keep you safe from our own police.
And I'll say this on camera, I'm just very interested to know how he knew what the decision was that the judge made on my case, unless he told the judge what to say.
Exactly.
Because he didn't know what the determination was.
Say, do you have any other? I mean, I know what you mean about how you wanted to leave because it was very difficult to listen to him. Like he's so disrespectful to his residents. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And didn't he ask Glennis?
And that's
He
the
said, "Does
thing.
anybody have questions?" And I
He
asked a
did.
question.
The thing
It
is,
was the problem.
it's crazy. Why is it when he gets heated, his first defense is to put people out?
Right. Exactly. Because if you're right, if he's
you're
right in what
right,
he's saying, just have a discussion.
exactly.
I agree. Well, I'm going to share this, folks, so everybody can see it. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that Miss Glennis and I are safe. We get terrorized by our own police. Thanks for caring.